Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to ROBMOTIVE So I'm experiencing my first little, I won't even call it a problem. It's kind of a glitch in the new Jeep Gladiator. By the way, this thing, I don't know, it's kind of driving me nuts. It's a new mic setup, right? And it has this windshield thing on it, and it's kind of tickling my head. Anyway, problems. Let's get into it. First of all, I was out driving the other day, and I went to put the window down, and it went all the way down except for about that far, and it stopped. I hit the button, went all the rest of the way down. Put the window up, was somewhere else. I think I went through a drive-through or something, and went to put the window down again, and it did the same thing. It went down as far as about that far, and then it stopped. Hit the button, went the rest of the way down. No issue putting it up. So I am assuming that somehow it lost its memory. It thinks that it's all the way down, but it isn't. And supposedly there is a reset or an adjustment procedure that you can do should this happen to you, either with the window going all the way down or all the way up. So we're going to give it a try. Let me see, first of all, if I can duplicate what happened. And you know, as karma has it, a lot of times you try to do something and you can't duplicate the problem, particularly if you're taking your truck into the dealership, right? So let's go ahead, start it up. And you don't actually want to start it up. Well, I'm going to do that. Let's start it, because that's when it happened. It's not part of the procedure. I'll show you that in just a second. Now I'm going to go ahead, put the window down. So let's go ahead and hit the auto down, or all the way down. It's automatic. Let's see what happens. And it went all the way down. I'll be darned. Let's try it again. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's put the window up. And it is manual all the way up. So you're holding the button. Obviously, it's going to go all the way up. Now, just for kicks, in case it matters, let's put it in drive. Simulate what happened the other day. So I'm in drive. Let's go ahead and hit the button. And now it's going all the way down. I'll be darned. Well, there is no reset for me, but there might be for you. So I'm going to show you how to do that. What you want to do, let's go ahead and put the window back up. Turn the truck off. Well, let's go to park, by the way. Turn the truck off, and I'll open the door like I had gotten out. Now I'm going to get back in. We're starting over. So I'm back in, shut the door, and then you want to go ahead and put your truck in accessory mode. To do that, keep your foot off the brake. I know it's dark, but you know my foot's down there, right? Keep your foot off the brake, and then just go ahead and push the start button. And you'll see right there, it says ACC, the gauge cluster lights up, we're in auxiliary mode. Now, let's kill the radio. What you'd want to do is you want to push down on the button to lower the window like you normally would, except you want to hold it down. So you push it in, hold it down, and the window will go all the way down. Keep holding it for about 2 seconds or so, something like that. And then go ahead and put the window back up. Now, in some of the instructions I had found on the web, it said you should do this twice to make sure that it takes, I guess. So after you run through that, leave the truck in auxiliary mode, which we're still in. Put the window down once again by pushing the button down there and holding it down until it goes all the way, and then continue to hold it for about 2 seconds or so. And it would be nice if it's part of the programming of the truck, if it beeped at you or something and let you know that it had taken the new setting. I don't know. And then put it back up again, and supposedly you should be good. And that's true, the way I understand it, for any of the windows. And of course, you can control all of the windows from the driver's seat, so it's not like you have to get out and run around and do it somewhere else in the truck, because everything is up front, of course. Now, is it going to be before we move on, let's go ahead and take the truck out of auxiliary mode. You should be able to just push the button. And I don't like how this works. You see, I've pushed the button, my foot was off the brake, I did not start the truck, but it still is on, everything is on. It says press brake and push button to start. Well, I don't want to do that, so let's hit it one more time. And now it does say off. I don't know if you guys can see, it does say off right there. So you should be able to open the door, I think. Close the door. Oops, let's try that again. And then the truck should go all the way off. We'll leave it sit right there for a minute while I finish the video, and then there it did. So now everything has gone off. It knows I'm in the truck, I guess, because I'm sitting in the seat. I don't know, it's telling me how to start. But it's very important that you finish out the procedure. I'm not going to find out. But finish the procedure so that the truck doesn't sit here in auxiliary mode using your battery. Now, I'm assuming that just like the headlights, I believe, if you leave anything on, it's going to shut off after about 15 minutes or so. Check me if I'm wrong on that. I'm sure somebody out there knows. I know years ago, I had a Camaro. It was a new one at the time. And I was, I think at an apartment or something. But I forgot to turn my headlights off. So I went in. I was there for maybe 3 or 4 hours, something like that. Came back out, and the battery in the car was dead. Unfortunately, back then, back in the day, they didn't have those kind of safety features. So there is something tech-related, a nanny feature that's actually good so that you won't leave yourself stranded somewhere if you forget to turn your headlights off. Now, turning back around and looking, as I've been sitting in here, you can see the dash has gone dead or gone out, gone dark. That means that the truck has fully powered down. So again, very important. If you're ever doing anything where you're, I guess, just using accessory or auxiliary power, you're not actually starting the Jeep, make sure that you push the button twice. Once will put it into run, even though the truck doesn't start if you don't have your foot on the brake. And the second time will actually turn it off. And Jeep did put an indicator on the button down there that you could barely see, of course, that tells you that it's actually off. Anyway, as luck would have it, my problem seems to have self-corrected. Maybe it reset once I turned the Jeep off. I don't know. But that's how you reset your window height, I guess, if you happen to have a problem like this in the future. Now, one other thing I want to mention real quick, I assume that if it doesn't go up all the way and you have automatic windows, which I do not, you would do the same thing. You would put the window down and then put it all the way up, holding the button for 2 seconds or so, and then it should set the new level at the closed position at the top. I kind of wish that it hadn't worked so I could actually show you what I meant, but I am happy that it seems to be okay now. Leave a comment. Let me know. Ever happened to you? Ever have an instance where your windows don't go all the way up or all the way down? I'd just be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.